welcome back to Pragas Gaming. I'm Gamer Pragas, and this is No Man's Sky. And in the last episode, we managed to acquire ourselves a freighter, sorry. We did some stuff. We set some stuff up. I've spent a fair amount of time off camera building out a few new bits. So we'll do a tour of the freighter to begin with. And then we've got something else to do, which I will get to in a bit. One of the other things I did while off camera was, if I go over to the catalogue guide and we have a look at survival milestones, I have now got the 2 achievements for extreme survival. I will show you how I managed to get that. You might have seen the short of me falling off one of my frigates, so that was fun. So here we have our command station. If I come over here and manage the fleet, manage our squadron, you will see that I have 2 squadrons, both A's, which is good, so they help us out when I am in combat. And if I have a look at the fleet, we've got a couple of C's. So yeah, as you can see, we're doing all right for money. We've got about 40, just shy of 41,000 units, 41 million units. Okay, so we had the 2 plant rooms here, which I will harvest. We had our storage, which is still there, our refiner, which, oh yeah, we'll grab that. Nothing in the refiner. And we've got that. I've created a, excuse me, teleport room, and I have got a planetary probe. Not that there's anything to discover in this system. Then over here we've got the storage unit. Oh, and over here I built a galactic trade terminal. Not that there's a whole lot in there. And then over here we've got the first of our fleet command stations. Debrief the commander. So they have just got back. Activated cadmium. 31,000 units. Iridesite. 2 sac venoms. A living pearl. Iridesite. Nice little haul, so we'll send them out again in a minute. Has that gone to me, or has that gone to my freighter? I think that's gone to the freighter. Yeah. So we can sell those later on. I have got 2, so I can send out 2 separate missions. I'll just grab up all of the nip buds. So that is our freighter. So one other thing, let's quickly just head over to our settlement, see how that's doing. We've got I've actually moved the story on a little bit, or it might not be the story, I don't actually know. It's all a bit weird and disjointed if you ask me, but nevertheless. Okay, so yes, you can see my little sentry, which is a reconstructed drone. That and we've also got our exocraft, the Minotaur. So let me just find they're over there. 'Cause I can't remember if you've got a current building project on the go or not, but let's check on our settlement status. Yep, grab those. We're doing alright on our status, and then we need to greet a settlement visitor. Adds feature resident, removes electron array, 1 population growth, and increases maintenance. Has fled another settlement after its destruction by the Sentinels. They claim to be an interpreter, though they announced this with some nervousness. We will let him join. Oh, that's not great. Right, let's run over here and see if this is any good. It would appear not. So hang on, what? There we go. Okay, so there we go. Okay. I'll have to have a look to see if we actually have a building project on the go, because I think we might actually. Right, and settlement status is back to 0%. Okay. Increases productivity. Cool. Right, let's just have a quick looky-loo. Because we do need to head back to the freighter for a very special reason. Are you being built? No, you have been built. I mean, there might not be a current building project, we'll see. I think there is a current building project, you know. Ah, good news. Anyway, we'll take the shortcut back to our freighter. Okay, now let's head to the command station. We'll see what trips we can do. A few potential expeditions. So we have an industrial So let's send our industrial on his own, and then we will send this one. We will send both of the other ships. And we will see what happens with that. Now, let's just go down into the ship bay, because one of the things... So there's my ship. One of the things that I did was I found another Sentinel ship. But not only did I find one, I found two. So, we have a couple of ships to sell. So we're going to take the Hunter C and aim for the space station. So, I can't remember where I got them from, so I remember I got sent to a planet. Oh, it might have been while I was looking for... We need to sell some stuff. I can't do this side, I've got to go the other side. Oh, unless there's a door, yeah. I went... I went to try and clear a few achievements, so I started going through... let's have a look, what can we sell? We'll sell the frost crystals. We'll sell the Gek relics. We'll keep those for now. Ion capacitors, 1,000,000, nice! We will sell those. Ooh, yeah. We need that dihydrogen, firewater. Activated indium. I'll sell it. I'll sell the salt. We need the pugnium. I'll sell that, and we'll sell that. So that should give us a few spare slots. Cool. Yeah, it might. So the planet we went to when we first got the Sentinel ship, I think I went back to try and either find an extreme planet to get the extreme survival achievement, or it was for the scanning life forms. You have to fully scan a good. You have 26.5. Nice. Oh. Okay. So yes, if you go in here, for planet zoology, you have to fully scan planets. So if we go to discoveries, so you go to a planet, that's a bad one, but you go to the planet, you scan all of the 9 species, and then there's an option here to get a bonus for scanning all 9, and that is how you increase that. And I think you need to do it like 10 times in order to get the achievement. So that was that. So yeah, it was either, well, trying to scan that or find a planet with that extreme. Oh no, I want to sell Starship AI valves, compressed indium scraps, recycled circuitry, subatomic regulators, and a spool of nanocables. So yes. Anyway, so while I was on there, I came across a ship, and I had to go through the same process. I had to get, but I already had the brain, so I just had to do it, and was able to claim it. But while I was doing that, I actually found a second ship, and was also able to claim that one without having to do the brain thing. There we go. Okie doke. So we are back down to one ship. And we have 2 storage augmentations. Hunter 1, so we can upgrade the starship. I am going to take that for 1. And I'm going to take that one down here. Cool. Now, oh yeah, come out of that. Okay, now, yes. So a Starship shield module, but I would need to do some shifting around to get them. Right. So I am going to sell that one. A hyperdrive module, a Starship shield module. Right, I'm going to stick that in. Technology overload. Oh. In which case I'm not. I'm going to dismantle that. So let's install that. We'll take that. Right. We have 2 more. A hyperdrive module. So we've got 2 hyperdrive modules. So let's install this. That works. 57 light years. And we'll get this one just plopped in there. Now we've got the overload. 149. So I'm going to dismantle that one and then move that one up there. Cool. And I'm going to move that over there. Alright. Now I think that's it in terms of things. Yep. Brilliant. So, what's next? Right, let's have a look at our log. Reach the long distance transmitter. Continue to recover that. Find the next Atlas interface. Yeah. I'm sure there was something else I was going to do, but I can't think what it was now. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to show you how to get the extreme. So, let's nip here. And we'll have a look at our log. Not a log, our discoveries. Okay. So there you go. So under weather, you can see this says extreme wind blasting. Now, if I bring up our discoveries, yeah, weather extreme. If I come out here, yeah, extreme wind blasting. But yeah, it's difficult to see from when you scan it in whether it counts as an extreme planet or not. Apparently ones with aggressive sentinels also add to it, but what I found is when you're in a building it doesn't go up, but if you're outside it will. Have these respawned? No, they haven't. So inside a building doesn't work, inside and outside it will, as you can see. My thermal protection is lowering, as well as my life support was also. However, if you could drill a little hole, you can stand down here. The weather system doesn't affect you, but your timer still goes up. Now, I pretty much just left it while I was doing other things. I think I was working, and it was just ticking up. I have to keep checking, move the controller to make sure that the controller didn't disconnect, and the game log you out. But was able to just stay down here, occasionally run up, especially here, because I can run up. Excuse me. Use the save, and then run back down. And I was able to do it like that. I think I did it in a couple of sittings. It does take a few hours to get all the way up, but that is a way to cheese it while you do other things. I don't quite know why my ship is planted in the ground like this, but I can take off without a problem. Uh-oh. DSV, the Aegeus of Dreams. Ship is mission critical, incapable of performing maintenance. Further damage risks catastrophic failure. Recall the frigate. So I'll just come out here. Is this the system?
Extreme night temperature detected.
Is this the red system I went to? No, it's not. It's the freighter, I think. Yeah, there's a frigate up there for sale. Oh no, there it is. The Bachan Uin, which has no space station in that. Has no space station in that system, which I thought was a little odd. The other thing I was able to do is I was able to get hold of some cadmium.
Technology recharge.
Which meant Derelict freighter. Yes, please. Because what's that? 2 containers. Some gold.
Hostile ships approaching.
Right, let's deal with these monkeys. So you can also, so one thing that you'll also see is the yellow streaks are actually the rest of my squadron. And you can see them as the green dots on my little map in the middle of the bottom of the screen. Right, so let's have a quick look at what we've got. So we've got a suspicious tech package, but we are full on our inventory. Let's have a look, see if we can, let's shift that to our exosuit. We've got plenty of space there. We've got loads of nav items, but let's open this up. Ooh. Pulse engine module, let's install that. We're going to need to do some moving around. Let's move that over there and move you over there. Yes, what's that? Boost plus 2%, plus 18% maneuverability. Nice. What's that? Oh, cyclotron ballista. But on that note, what are we going to do? So let's have a look at the log. So I think for personally, the achievements I've got left for this are space exploration, which is warping I think it's like 75 times. Visit another player's base, reach the center of the galaxy in survival mode, and reach the center of the galaxy in permadeath mode. Obviously we're not playing in permadeath, so that one's not going to be done on this run. But I think it is probably moving through the main story, what there is of it. So I think what we'll do in the next episode is look at I think one of these actually has a nav point in a system, so we will look to go to that. Yeah, I can't seem to turn that one off. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed what you have seen. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel's Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.